Okay. I am vlogging. I got the, I think I had the stabilization on. So, there's my dog. What? I'm using the Sony this time, the PZ 10 to 20. Okay? It's an F4. But it's at F8 right now, or whatever the camera chooses. But anyway, this is their program mode. So, what camera am I using? Let's look at these flowers. I left it out last night, and it rained, so they're just so gorgeous. Let me get a better shot. Let's move the lens a little bit. So on the lens, has it. It's working on this camera. Cool. Okay. So look how close I can get. I don't know if it's in focus. But aren't they gorgeous? So this lady had to get some diapers, whatever. She's trying to sell roses, and I gave her some money, and she gave me 2 roses. Couldn't believe it. So this is the 10 to 20. Quick video. So I upped it to 4K 60. Okay. Let's use the... Yeah, it's already at 20 minutes, so let me bring it back. Okay. So I guess for vlogging and everything, this camera does pretty well. I'm looking at the screen, and I think this lens, I don't know. The fence looks kind of wobbly in the center. Well, it's not. What I mean is it's stretching. So right there, as I'm turning, it kind of stretches. You know, as it's going to the left. Like magnification, I guess. So anyway, this is at the widest. So now I'm going to tighter. And I'm just walking around, checking the stabilization. Let's look at my favorite plant right here. It's growing really big. Alright. It's staying there. And this camera you can point and it stays focused. So I'm getting real close. It's probably getting blurry. Now it should be sharp. Test 1. So let me put on the next lens. Okay, this is a little bit wider. So this is the Sony 11mm at f1.8. I'll go outside. I got it for the white balance for the outside. So I'm going to the backyard again. It's nice and overcast, so it shouldn't be too bright. So how do I look? I'm vlogging, but look how wide this is. Now I just had the 10 to 20 f4. Let me look at the aperture on that. Yeah, it's at f8 still. Okay. I don't know if I can change it. I'm looking at it. Yes, I can. Okay. This is 1.8. Now I know why I put it at f8. That's 4.5. That's kind of like, there's 5, 5.6, 6.3, 7.1. So see, it's getting dark. So I'm going to try to match it the way it looks. Yeah, F5. I'll leave it at F5. Okay, so I'm vlogging. I see some specks on it. I'm gonna have to clean the lens. Yeah. See, this is what happens when you vlog. You start spinning and then it messes up your lens. So I'm at 11 millimeters, walking around a little bit. Just a quick test to see how this lens is performing on this camera. So tell me. So close-up view. It's just a fixed lens, folks. Well, not fixed, but you can't zoom on it. Just 11 millimeters. All I have is kind of like a autofocus focus on this lens, and then they have a function button. And then I think you can assign the focus to maybe aperture. I don't know. I usually just use the dials. So this is at F5. I should have left it on the other one at F5 also. But I left it at F8. Figured that'd be the best thing for the outdoors. But this F5 is working pretty good. So I'm moving around. It looks pretty well stabilized. So this is second lens. What camera am I using? Let me know. Where's record? Well, let me hit it again. I pressed the wrong one. It was white balance. Go right there. Okay. I had a little trouble last time with, I thought I was turning it off and I hit the white balance instead of the record, stop the recording. So, what do you think? So, this is the Sigma 10 to 18. And it's at f2.8. So these are APS-C lenses that I used, right, in this video. So this is I used the Sony 10 to 20 f4 at f8. I've used the Sony 11 millimeter at f5, I believe. And I think this is at f5. Yes, it is. That's about what I'm looking at. I try to match my surroundings as best as possible. They say, oh, you got to do an underexposed. Do an underexposed. Well, sometimes it's too dark. And I know I'm not supposed to trust the LCD screen, but look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? So I'm at 18 millimeters, okay? I surprised you. So let's go all the way to 10. And oh my goodness, I see a barrel distortion. Look at that. Oh, that's why I like the Sony 10 to 20. This is at 10 mil, and you can see, oh, it's a lens head. Let me turn it off. I might have put it on wrong. I think I did. So, well, I'll just bring it back to 10. There. Okay, user error. I didn't have the lens hood on all the way, and it was looking different. It's kind of remind me of the Leica lenses that I was adapting. So what do you think? This is at 10, and this is at 28. Okay, pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry, this is at 18. I'm getting mixed up, folks. I've been doing a lot of videos. There's Dusty. Yeah, he should be in focus. He's at 18. Now he's at 10. So what do you think? Let's move it around. So I saw, oh, is it 11 millimeters? Where as I was panning, part of the fence was getting stretched. It looks pretty controlled. This one anyway. Let's go to this plant. Go to 18. So what camera am I using? Let me know in the comments. I gotta clean this lens too. Man, I got dust everywhere. Alright. Thank you for watching, and remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day. Let me get the record button to turn it off.